Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Classic. We've got a fun one today, and I've got a bunch of great people here. Over here, we've got Dan. Dan, how's it going?
We got Scott Harvey in here. We got a couple ponies in here. We got this other guy with a Dodgers hat, So I got a lot of people that I hate in here, and I'm probably going to get knocked out in the first round anyway, so whatever. It doesn't make a difference.
Moving along, we've got Scott. Scott, how's it going?
Dan doesn't need to speak too soon. I was just saying before we went on that my last classic was my worst classic ever. I went out in round one. So I would like to think that I can't do worse this time around, but I guess we'll see. I don't want to jinx anything preemptively.
Moving along, we've got Brian. Brian, how's it going?
Going pretty good. I've taken some time away from here. I had said I wasn't really going to play Classic anymore. I kind of leave that to people who don't get to play as much. But then apparently this is a week when not a lot of people are available and there were open slots. So Joseph issued the challenge, and you're right.
And moving along, we've got Joseph. Joseph, how's it going?
The first time I actually played with Brian, either against him or with him, was in a Full Metal Classic match. So let's see how this one goes. He beat me last time, so I don't know if I'll beat him this time.
And last but not least, he answered the call. We only had 4 spots. We got Brandon. Brandon, how's it going?
Well, I'm doing well. I wasn't expecting to be here until like 25 seconds ago, but I'm ready to go.
But with that being said, how Full Metal Classic works, the first round is going to be 8 questions in 8 different categories. Everyone gets 3 repeats. We don't do challenges because this is live. If you do have an issue with a question, bring it up to me afterwards and we'll make it up to you. And keep your hands on screen at all times and all the fun stuff there. Your first question is coming in family films. In Air Bud, what food item does Josh use to lure Buddy out of hiding when he first meets him? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dan.
I have no idea. I just put a hot dog.
Scott.
I said bacon.
Brian.
I also said hot dog. I don't know.
Joseph.
I was trying to write peanut butter, but I only wrote peanut.
Brandon.
Or pizza.
It was actually yogurt.
Yogurt.
What?
Okay.
The next question comes in biopics. Who plays Ray Cash in Walk the Line? Five, 4.
We get a repeat.
Yep. Who plays Ray Cash in Walk the Line? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott.
I don't know. Sam Elliott.
Brian.
I don't even know if it's a father or brother or what. I say Chris Cooper.
Joseph.
Is that his father, Robert Patrick?
Brandon.
I guess Anthony Hopkins.
Dan.
I knew I had the wrong first name. I put Jason Patrick.
Robert
His brother
Patrick
died
is
from the
correct.
I knew I had
The
the wrong
next-
name.
The next question comes in drama. Who plays Lucilla in Gladiator?
What's the name again?
Lucilla, Lucilla. And 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. Yep. In the category of drama, who plays Lucilla in Gladiator?
There must be a Joaquin Phoenix episode of Rankum coming up or something.
There actually isn't. I did not. I actually didn't plan this.
Little known fact,
just-
he played Bud in Air Bud.
5,
He could have
4,
had a small role back when he was Leaf Phoenix, you know.
Leave, yeah.
1. Pins down. Brian,
Connie Nielsen.
Joseph,
Connie Nielsen.
Brandon,
No.
Dan,
I try to remember Connie Nielsen, but I didn't get it.
Scott.
Connie Nielsen.
Dad, Connie Nielsen is correct. I'm pretty sure Joaquin Phoenix isn't in this next movie, and the category is movie release dates. What year was Tron released? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Joseph,
I have a brother who's really into these movies. 1982.
Brandon,
I had 82. I changed to 83.
Dan,
I had 83.
Scott,
1982.
and Brian.
One of the best genre years ever. 1982.
1982 is correct. The next category is comic book movies. Which comic book movie features John Glover, Jaimon Honsu, and Mark Strong as part of the cast?
I'll take
5.
it.
Yep. In comic book movies, which comic book movie features John Glover, Jaimon Honsu, and Mark Strong as part of the cast?
Oh, duh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon,
Shazam.
Dan,
Shazam.
Scott,
Shazam.
Brian,
No one whispered it to me, I swear. Shazam.
Joseph.
Constantine. Dang it.
Shazam is correct. The next question comes in everyone's favourite of actors and actresses. Which actress played a news reporter, a caregiver, a waitress, and a documentary filmmaker? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Yep. In the category of actors and actresses, which actress portrayed a news reporter, a caregiver, a waitress, and a documentary filmmaker? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dan,
Rosamund Pike.
Scott,
No, I said Rebecca Hall.
Brian,
I got nothing.
Joseph,
Brie Larson.
Brandon.
Jennifer Aniston.
It's a dirty sweep. It is Anna Faris. The movies are Scary Movie 3, Scary Movie 4, Rating, and Yogi Bear.
Yogi
Yeah.
Bear. Okay.
All classics of their own right.
The next category comes in directors. Which actor directed 2005's Everything is Illuminated? This is a movie everyone says that I should watch. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. pins down. Scott,
I don't know. I said Ed Norton.
Brian,
I got nothing.
Joseph,
Liev Schreiber.
Brandon,
I don't know. I said Mel Gibson.
Dan.
I put Richard Jenkins.
Liev Schreiber is correct.
Nice.
The last question in round 1 comes in science fiction. Who plays Ruby Rod in The Fifth Element? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Was there a repeat in there?
Yeah.
It was just in time. I was just making sure because I didn't quite clearly hear repeat, but I'll repeat it. In the category of science fiction, who plays Ruby Rhod in The Fifth Element? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
Chris Tucker.
Joseph.
Chris Tucker.
Brandon.
Chris Tucker.
Dan.
I didn't have Chris Tucker. I had Mila
Scott.
Jovovich.
For some reason, I didn't think that was his character. I said Gary Oldman.
It is Chris Tucker. But after round 1, I've got Joseph in the lead on 5. Brian second on 4 points. Scott is third on 3 points. Brandon is fourth on 2 points. And unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Dan on who's only got 1 point. But you don't have to go anywhere. You can just hang out backstage. But I'll take you off screen. And with that, we move over into round 2. And this is the fun round that there's 6 categories. 5 I'm going to reveal. 1 is a secret category. Everyone's going to pick numbers, and I will spin a wheel, and whoever's number comes, they get to choose the category that round 2 is asked in. The categories that we have for this round is Manic Pixie Dream Girls, Dear Diary, these are movies with diary in the title, Always Pick Rocky, Paul Walter Hauser movies, and Hugh Jackman movies. Joseph, you're in the lead. Do you pick 2 numbers between 1 and 6? 1 and 6.
Let's do 2 and 4, please.
Brian, pick a number between 1 and 6.
6.
Scott, pick a number between 1 and 6.
5.
And Brian, do you want 1 or 3?
Brandon.
I'll take 1.
1. So 2 is the secret category.
3. I picked 2 and 4.
3 is the secret category. I'm doing a good job tonight. I just add the numbers because for some reason my app decided to get rid of the wheel I used for this.
Can't believe I missed Shazam, and that was just on the multiple choice maelstrom.
It's a forgettable movie, in my opinion. I know it's probably controversial, but I didn't like it that much.
Right. And the wheel is spinning.
Boom.
And it landed on 5. Scott, do you want me to repeat the categories or do you know what you want?
No, I think I know. I think I'm going to go with Paul Walter Hauser movies.
Yeah.
Going to Paul Walter Hauser movies.
Yikes. Okay.
Alright. The first question in Paul Walter Hauser movies. Who played Molly Patel in Late Night? 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Yep. Who played Molly Patel in Late Night? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott,
Mindy Kaling?
Brian,
Mindy Kaling.
Joseph,
Based on the last name, Mindy Kaling?
Brandon.
Mindy Kaling.
Mindy Kaling is correct. The next question is, who plays FBI agent Tom Shaw in Richard Jewell? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian,
Is it John Hamm?
Joseph,
Sam Rockwell?
Brandon,
I put Sam Rockwell.
Scott.
Rockwell plays a lawyer. It's John Hamm.
John Hamm is correct. And of course, Scott would know that.
I have an encyclopedia of everyone who's ever played a lawyer in what movie.
That's part of the
the,
bargain.
the next
I wish.
question. The next question is, who plays Jeff Gooley in I, Tonya? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Joseph,
Sebastian Stan.
Brandon,
Sebastian Stan.
Scott,
Sebastian Stan.
and Brian.
Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan is correct. And the last question is, what department was Ron Stallworth assigned to work at when he was hired as a police officer in Black Klansman?
Do you mean what city or what?
What department in the police
Okay.
building he's in?
Oh, okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brandon,
I don't know. Is it traffic?
Scott,
I believe it's like the records room.
Brian,
Records Division.
Joseph.
I said undercover.
Records room is correct. The score after round 2 we've got is Brian is at 8 points. Joseph and Scott are tied at 7 points. Unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Brandon. But thanks for jumping in last minute. And you can hang out backstage, and I'll bring you back on at the end. Right. And with that, we go to the final round. And in the third round, if you get a question correct, you gain a point. If you get it incorrect, you lose a point. Your first question in round 3 comes in action. Who directed 2019's Charlie's Angels? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott,
Elizabeth Banks.
Brian,
Elizabeth Banks.
And Joseph.
Yeah, I just gave gave all of us the point. Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks is correct. The next question comes in romantic comedies. What is the name of Vince and Justin's band that Rob offers to do a recording contract with in High Fidelity?
Oh, wait.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
I know it's not the right band, but no blame for it. Sonic Death Monkey.
Joseph.
No blank boards, Jim and Buster.
And Scott.
Stillwater.
Right ear.
Yeah.
It is the Kinky Wizards.
No.
Which choice I would have got it.
The next question comes in buddy cop movies. Who plays Inspector Jack Cates in 48 Hours? Five, 4,
We're all doing the
3,
same thing in our head right now.
Right.
pins down. Joseph.
I hope it's Nick Nolte.
Scott.
I hope it's Nick Nolte.
Brian.
I hope it's Nick Nolte.
It is not Eddie Murphy. It is Nick Nolte.
Okay.
The Inspector thing through us all.
The next question comes in Oscars. How many Oscars was Breakfast at Tiffany's nominated for?
Oh, jeez.
Of course, the Oscars comes in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott.
I said 8.
Brian.
4 is a number.
Joseph.
7 Oscars?
It is 5 Oscars.
Ah, dang it.
We've got one question left. If Scott and Joseph get it correct, but Brian gets it wrong, then it's a tie between them. If Brian gets it correct, he wins. But yeah, there's only one chance of a tie. But that being said, your last question comes in musicals. Who was the second person to be shown finding the golden ticket in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Can I have a repeat, please?
Yep. In musicals, who was the second person to be shown finding the golden ticket in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
I don't know the order. I said Augustus.
Joseph.
I know in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it's Veruca Salt.
Scott.
That's right. Joseph wins. I said Augustus as well.
Yep, Joseph wins. It is Veruca Salt.
Wow. Nice job.
I almost wrote that too.
Joseph
Damn
wins
it.
too.
Augustus was the first.
Hmm.
But with that being said, I'm going to go around the board. Dan, how did you feel about your performance today?
Not that good. Even if I had made it to the second round, I only got 2 in the second round. I got 2 in the third round playing along, so I wouldn't have done very good. So this is not my best performance. I haven't been doing that well lately. I got to start figuring a better way to retain all this information, like all these guys.
But Brandon, you came in last minute and made it to round 2. How do you feel?
Feel good. It's fun to play again. I was supposed to play on Thursday, but I got pre-screening of Suicide Squad, so I took that instead. So it was good to be back. And, can't be upset when I wasn't even supposed to be here. So.
But Scott, you made it to round 3, but how do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, definitely redeemed myself for last time. I always thought I was going to be third at best with Joseph and Brian in here, but I was in it to the last question. Could have gone another way if I guessed something different. So, I can't be too disappointed. It was fun.
But moving along, Brian, you held up your own, but just Willy Wonka sent you down the chocolate pipe to doom. But how do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, it was fun just to play in here again. Willy Wonka's not a film I love, so I don't know it very well. At the end, I went with 50-50 chance. I almost wrote Veruca. I should have, but it is what it is. But, it's nothing bad to lose to Joseph. He's great. So.
But Joseph, you pulled out the win today. How do you feel?
I feel bad that I was trying to rush through the multiple choice maelstrom questions that Tony was having on superhero movies, and they ended it on a Shazam question. And I had blocked it up because I was like, okay, I'm done with those. And then I forget the Shazam question. So that's my biggest that was my biggest flub in this game. But thankfully I had been studying a couple of Tim Burton movies, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was one of them. I didn't remember if it was for sure the same order as Willy Wonka, but I went with it anyway. And that was what helped me get the win. It was fun. It was very interesting selection of categories in round 2. I'm kind of glad we didn't have to see what the secret category might have been. But this was fun. Great game.
But with that being said, class will be back next week. I'll have the sign-up post on Thursday. Jay will have a sign-up post either tomorrow or Tuesday, whenever he gets it up there, usually. But Joseph, you've got to wait 4 weeks to sign up. Everyone else has to wait 2. But with that being said, that brings us to the end of this, and I don't have anything quippy to say. I'm just going to end the broadcast.